I don't want this.
Warning. Zone closing.
Alright, let me go over here to the boy.
Deploying utility. Utility out.
Ooh.
Cover going out.
Let me repair this shit.
Here we go.
Let's just go ahead and do that right there. What is going on, everybody? Griffin here, coming at you with some Anvil PTS gameplay, actually. And today we're going to be talking about the new game mode that's going to be introduced in the future update of Rogue Company Battlezone. So let's head over and check it out. All right, so I'm going to run through all of this. It's a lot of information to take in. We actually talk about this and everything else in the broadcast, but I know that this broadcast is going to be a little bit longer than most of them. So I wanted to go ahead and make some shorter videos to kind of explain everything. That way, if you didn't want to sit through the entire length of the broadcast. So the new limited time mode is called Battlezone. It is where two teams fight to be the last one standing in the battle zone. The safe zone starts off large and will get smaller as the round progresses. If you step outside of it, you will begin to take damage. This mode also features a new shop, no health regeneration, and weapon crates at various map locations. The main rules: this is a 4v4 team-based mode where each player only has one life and a best of 7. Each round you will have a baseline of cash plus what is earned from eliminations, downs, assists, and revives. Your cash does not carry over from round to round. You will start with a secondary weapon, but weapon crates can be found in various map locations containing primary weapons. Purchase gadgets will not carry over from round to round. However, perks will be permanent for the entire match. Your base health is at 125, but there is no auto health regeneration. Mythic crates will have a chance to spawn each round. You will see mythic crates in the map and on the mini-map when they spawn in. This may happen when the first circle draws or after the first 30-second timer. You're now able to ping weapons. UI rarity. You will now see a rarity color of the weapon or armor you have in your HUD. You will also see the rarity of the weapon you currently have equipped. Perks. So they kind of done something very interesting here with the perks. There is no limit to how many perks you can purchase, and they last the entire match. The available perks: Stalker removes aim down sight movement speed penalty. Quick Hands increases weapon swap speed, reload speed, and reload while sprinting. Padded Steps silence the sound of your footsteps while not sprinting. Lifeline increase revive speed by 50%. Ghost immune to all reveals. Headstrong gain 25 armor. Restock eliminations, restore ammo, and drop a supply kit. Tracker see enemy footprints and reveal enemies when you shoot them. Blaster increase explosive damage by 50%. Tenacity reduce explosive damage by 40%. Crackshot increase headshot damage by 30%, and Bulletproof reduce firearm body damage by 20%. Gadgets. You can only carry 2 different gadgets into each round. All gadgets are consumable and will not carry over from round to round. Most gadgets have an upgrade that will give you a greater number of that gadget. Armor. All armor is repairable. So blue or rare armor is 25 armor added. Epic or purple armor is 50 armor added. Legendary or gold is 75 armor added. And mythic or orange is 100 armor added. So this is a lot of information to take in. This is a brand new single life game mode where basically it's the last couple of circles of a battle royale. That's kind of what they wanted to do with this. They kind of wanted to, in my opinion, test out how a battle royale would feel in Rogue Company, and this is their solution to that problem. I jumped in and played several matches because that was the only game mode that was available on the PTS, and my experiences with it so far are, it's kind of meh. There's a lot of things that need to be done with this game mode in order to make it a viable game mode, especially since people are already talking about using this as a competitive game mode in the future. One of the problems that I had with it was whenever you actually drop into the map, you start looting and everything, and then within 30 seconds, that first circle is going to appear. Then you're going to have to start rotating into zone in order to stay safe from the gas or from the circle, because it does do a significant amount of damage. and you don't have auto health regeneration. So the only way to gain health back is hopefully getting a stem shot out of the mythic crate. What it feels like to me is whenever you drop in and you start looting boxes, once you find a weapon that you are very comfortable with, regardless of what the rarity of that weapon is, and if you get a thing of armor, then you're good to go. Then it's basically sitting around and waiting for the zone to actually appear. And you're hoping that the zone favors you. You're hoping that you have advantage within that zone itself so that the enemy can actually push into you. My experience playing it, and as you will see in this video that's playing right now, is that the zone is one of the most unfair aspects of the game, in my opinion, because you get 30 seconds to loot, then you're waiting, then the circle finally appears, and then you have to rotate into zone. Well, if you have advantage, or if the enemy team has advantage, then obviously you're going to spread out and cover all the access ways into that circle, right? So that means that you're being hurried along, being pushed into a zone where you realistically don't have a lot of cover. Once you start taking damage in this, yes, the time to kill is a little bit different in this because you have a higher health pool, you do have armor, and it is repairable, all this good stuff. But with the zone pushing you, you kind of get caught between a rock and a hard place in a lot of these rotations. But it feels so bad playing it because when I died, 99% of the time when I was playing it, I didn't feel bad. I felt cheated by the game itself. I think that there's several things that they could do to this in order to make it more of a viable game mode. One of the biggest things is instead of having a zone that appears after 30 seconds, have it appear straight out of the gate and have it to where it encompasses the entirety of the map. That way that you can loot and you can actually get into zone as quickly as possible. And then depending on where it pushes to in the next area, then not only you are having to rotate, but the enemy team hopefully is having to rotate into that zone. And you can actually have a little bit of back and forth and engagements while you're trying to move into the new zone. Or something that I would rather have happen is, why does it have to be a circle? Every battle royale on the face of the planet is doing circles. If it was me, what I would do is I would have a straight line bar that appears on one side, one of the four sides of the map, and it increases by 25% each time. That way, whenever it first pushes in, if it's pushing in from your spawn side, it's going to take up 25% of the map from your spawn side. That means that you're going to have to be rotating, and you're going to be rotating into the enemy at this point. But you're going to have the entire width and length of the map, except for that 25%, to actually rotate into that area. That's how I would like it. You could even have it come in from the sides to where nobody spawns at and actually push teams into one side of the map to where you have a way longer area that you're fighting over. You still have ways to access these areas without feeling like you're running into a trap every single time you start to rotate into zone. Utility spam is another thing, right? Gadgets are consumables. Also, whenever you upgrade them all the way, you get 2 of them. And then everybody on your team can do that, and they can get 2 gadgets. Let's say your entire team runs incendiary grenades, right? And then that means that you have a total of 8 incendiary grenades, right? And then if you have a runway on your team, then you're getting refund, and that bumps you up that much more. What ends up happening is whenever a team has zone, then they're just going to throw incendiary grenades in all the choke points that you have to access the next zone, and you're going to get burnt out. And then once you start taking damage, then people are going to start peeking, and you're going to get burnt down that much faster. It feels bad, it feels very unfair, and it feels like that there is a ton of work that needs to be done in this game mode to even make it be considered playable, in my opinion. Of course, when it comes out to the full game, me and my buddies are going to jump on there, see how a full team, version of this game mode feels, and to see if it's any good. And I may be wrong, I may be eating my words in the future, but this is exactly how I feel about it right now, after playing probably 7 or 8 rounds of it in total. So be sure to let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I know a lot of people are excited about a new game mode. I know a lot of people are excited about a one life game mode coming into the game, but people are already talking about competitive ways to play this. It doesn't feel competitive. It feels like you're being cheated every time you turn around. And to me, how is that competitive? It's not at all. So be sure to let me know what you think in the comments. Also, be sure to check the description for links to Facebook, Discord, and Twitter. Those are the places to contact me. And if you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Go ahead and get the armor. I'm cool. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. I'll take the, yeah, I'll take that.
New crates have spawned.
Alright, so we got 2 crates right up here. I don't know if they're pushing this way, but I don't guess that they are.
Warning. Zone closing.
This is going to be rough. Well, we got 2 guys on right, which is good. And they're moving up, so. HRM, I'll take that. I think they're going to be... Alright, they're in the mid. I'm going to go around to the back side and try to get into a decent position over here.
Shielding here.
Gotta back out. Get better position here. Let's see. One of them, they're not going to be able to flank around behind us. No. But I am going to be able to hold right here. Throw that out. Yeah, boy. I mean, it's, you know,
Get what you pay for.
it's just so fast. Like, it just doesn't feel very rewarding in a big way. I don't know if that's just me. I know that a lot of people are enjoying it, but it just, you know, after playing Demolition for over a year and feeling rewarded off that, it doesn't feel like there's enough at stake. It doesn't feel like that there's, like, you're really getting enough, I guess clutch time would be the right word for it. I don't know.